Hello and welcome to our top 10 worst minigames in Mario Party 6. This was really tough for us because, as you know, we weren't very impressed with the Mario Party 6 minigames. But we did it. We narrowed it down to 10.
And first up, coming in at number 10, is the free-for-all minigame Freeze Frame. Yeah, this is an okay concept, but like so many minigames in Mario Party 6, it was executed pretty badly. You're trying to take a picture of as many enemies as you can, but there's so many things holding it back that it's not really fun to do this. You can't really move around a whole lot, you always get more or less the same amount of enemies no matter when you take your shot, and even the UFOs that are worth extra points are so hard to catch that it's not even worth trying. There's not much good to say about this one.
Coming in at number 9 is Treasure Trawlers. This is a rumble-based minigame where you're trying to pull up as much treasure as possible. However, even when you're doing it right and pulling up treasure when you feel a rumble, it might not be treasure. What kind of minigame has you follow the instructions and then get screwed over? Alright, a Mario Party minigame. Besides that, the animation in this one is so slow, it makes it painful to play.
At number 8 is the 1 vs 3 mic minigame Verbal Assault. Yeah, so it turns out these mic minigames really weren't all that fun in general, and Verbal Assault definitely wasn't fun. If you're on the team, it's all but impossible to win. We never even got close. And if you're the single player, it's really not fun to play. You're calling out different commands, but really you're just sitting there saying words. You don't feel like you're actually part of the action. You just feel like you're getting lucky and hitting the players whenever you can. I can't think of anything good to say about this one.
Number 7 is Guard and Grab. This is slightly better than your average button masher because you're at least alternating the buttons you're pressing until you start mashing. You kind of have to work with your partner, but that's the best I can say about this one. There's no strategy, and it's not interesting to play.
At number 6 is another button masher that we think is even worse than Guard and Grab. It's the 2 vs 2 minigame Gondola Glide. Whereas in Guard and Grab, at least there was a portion of the minigame where you weren't button mashing, Gondola Glide is all about button mashing. And not only that, but it's even more annoying because you pass through a couple gates along the way, and as soon as you pass through the gate you have to switch to another button. But because you're going so fast, it's never quite clear when you've actually passed through the gate or not. So sometimes you'll start mashing a button too early and slow down your gondola, or sometimes you'll keep mashing too late and slow down your gondola as well. It's just too hard knowing exactly when to switch, and the fact that you're button mashing means this one wasn't even good to begin with.
Starting out the top 5 worst minigames is Trick or Tree. This is a duel minigame that lacks the intensity that all great duel minigames have. You have to pick the tallest tree, but you can't because they go behind each other, so there's no strategy, there's no way to watch it, and then you pick one at a time. So the person who's picking first, I guess, has the best opportunity to choose it right, but because you don't even know what tree it is, it's just luck. It's not even a fun luck-based minigame.
Up next is the 1 vs 3 minigame Pop Star. If you're the single player, this one's all but impossible to win. It's just too easy for the team to be faster. The single player's button mashing to blow up their balloon, which is definitely not fun. And if you're on the team, you're ground pounding to blow up yours, which isn't fun, but at least you're not button mashing. The fact that it's so much easier for the team to blow up their balloon by ground pounding, and the fact that you have to button mash if you're the single player, means that there's really nothing good to say about this one.
Number 3 is Black Hole Boogie, a button masher. There's no redeeming qualities to this one, except for maybe the background. If the best thing I have to say about a minigame is the background, then we have a problem. There's no slight twist in this one, it's just button mash. It feels like a throwaway minigame where they just needed to add another one for a quota.
Coming in at number 2 is the 2 vs 2 minigame Light Breeze. And would you be surprised to know that this is another button masher? Yeah, this one has 2 players working together to light up their lights first, and you do this by button mashing the L and R buttons. But why does this have to be a 2 vs 2 minigame? Are you really working together? It's a button masher, you're just going as fast as you can. You're not really relying on teamwork to do this one. You're just doing your own thing until the end and hoping that whoever you're partnered with is doing well enough to cause you guys to win. What's to like about it?
Well, I guess that brings us to the number 1 worst minigame in Mario Party 6. If you've been watching our reviews, you know what this one is. If you've ever played Mario Party 6, you know what this one is. It's the duel minigame Pitfalls, where you choose a rope randomly, and if neither you or your opponent choose the right rope, then the Shy Guys randomly pick a winner. There's absolutely no strategy in this one. There's no point to this minigame. Why is there even 3 ropes? I have a lot of questions about this one, but hopefully I just never have to play it again.
And that really sums up all these minigames on the list. None of these are worth playing, and I hope I never have to play them again. If they ever come up in a regular game of Mario Party 6, I might just put my controller down. Losing out on the 10 coins I'd get by winning one of these would probably be preferable to me than having to actually play it.
You know, I don't know if it's just because we just talked about the worst minigames in Mario Party 6, or if Mario Party 6 is really the worst Mario Party so far.
In terms of minigames, I think it was definitely the worst.
Well, if you've stuck around this long, thank you so much for your support, and we love seeing you in the comments. Well, we might have a surprise for you before we start Mario Party 7. If you want to see what that is, then stick around.
I think everyone will enjoy it, so if you want to see what the surprise is, come back for our next video.
Hope to see you then.